don't mean the man to steal it, man. I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Think you need a mail.
Accessibility. The yard burst left. It's madness.
Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around.
2, then a do or die. I got the Chiefs.
And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, I chew. I hate to break about me and myself top 2. I blow away the competition like a
hell yeah.
And there's no catch. I go and get the bag, and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 4-4-4 in the car, my dash. Shake a pick, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money.
Got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. Name on my proud, got a thou in the balcony. Nah, I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, hello. My small job with the polo, like my style, don't y'all? Nights like this, I wish I was with y'all. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals are set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat. Kick to begin the game. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know. Maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt. That could really change momentum of this game in a hurry.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. They go play action. Now Mahomes. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 49 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a...
Hold on.
Butker to kick off 4.
Now after the touch.
And 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And right
Give me that
away, he
shit.
lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Cardinals nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 43 yards.
20-yard line.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Matthew on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
a first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Are we in a party or are you in game chat?
Room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. A first carry now for Chase Edmonds.
Nope.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll move the chains. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Touchdown.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take.
Dang, what's that? The right stick for him to take off for the quarterback?
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer.
Might have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery.
Good, you don't deserve that shit.
Fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Chiefs 21. Cardinals.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
And they've got
I almost got that.
Hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
That's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Murray will give. This is Drake. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
There on the stop. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
It's just me and you. Check.
Shotgun now for Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run the option. Going quickly out to the right side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
26-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the gun, it's Drake. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the 1st quarter.
With the score, Chiefs 21. Cardinals
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs.
Dude, he's got a fumble. Jesus.
At the 6. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this 1st half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
He's crossing. He's checking crack.
Murray and company going for it on 4th.
That's my guy. Oh my God.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
The score, Chiefs 21, Cardinals 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Trying to fight his
Are
tight
you
end, Kelsey,
shitting
and
in
it's
my salad?
intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Pardon me, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball,
no, they are like a player.
That's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
Is good.
And his kick is good.
The game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10.
What the
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
Dancing to his left. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
A gain of 27 on the play.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll take
Lively
this
on
down for
Bell.
about 4 yards down to the 15. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now his 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
On the carry. Marcus Golden on the stop. 1st and goal.
Now Bell. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there. Now 2nd and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
It's 4th.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. They run. It's Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Well, there was no secret there. They were in goal line formation. They wanted to pound it in on 4th and goal, and they did just that.
And how about the challenge? That's a challenge to the offensive line, which they eagerly accept. I haven't met a lineman yet that doesn't want to run the ball more than throw it because they get to fire out and really smack someone. And, boy, they got it done. I'm sure they were encouraging them on the sideline. Let's go. And let's run the ball as well. And they put it in for 6.
Cardinals 21. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Dude, I did half power.
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace.
I can't fucking.
I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Murray. Flush to his right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again, Murray. And Daniels has it, left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing again, Murray. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20.
How do you slide again?
There is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On 1st down, Drake. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. He can run for it, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray as the 1st half is winding down. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
Read option.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space.
Why? I ran over the ball.
You got to catch one in front of you.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
I don't know if that's the track going on. I don't know. I thought if it was me, I would get
No play.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll set up the screen to Drake.
Dude, is there a way to pick the ball up or what?
6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. From the gun, Murray. Buying time to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the
Let's go. Let's go. It worked out.
Unfortunately, wind up out of bounds.
Recovered by Kansas City.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Murray eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this.
Dude, kick him in his fucking jaw.
Picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Murray.
Oh my God, I tried to kill his ass.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal, it's Drake. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. And with that, they move ahead by a point here in this 3rd quarter. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
They're asking in the chat how much money's on this game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes
a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the
Fucking
30.
Patrick Peterson.
These guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And it's picked up by the
Ball
Chiefs.
is out, baby. Ball is out. He locked down.
Fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out.
Cardinals 30. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Please get off the computer, check it out.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Second and 2.
On second down, it's Drake. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Quick strike here, Murray to Fitzgerald. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And bulldoze him through multiple tackles. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4. At the 11-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Frank Clark in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
And 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know how to celebrate. I didn't know how to celebrate. I guess it did give him the option as I was running out of bounds.
Take a look at teams on the march. They're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown.
Give him that Pittsburgh Steeler dose. Le'Veon Bell.
He takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
No, I should have. What the fuck is that?
Oh, my goodness. This is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
To kick off for Kansas City.
Kick the bloody piss out of it.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Will they make up for it? And some space here. That would have broken.
Man, oh
God. The scramble goes for 20. The last drive, remember.
I don't know what I don't know how to make a normal defense do contain, or I do the contain with the zone.
Confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
This is the only defense that got this shit.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Now Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to
You're
get
wasting your timeout.
You got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open.
Jesus.
But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City 1st.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time 1st down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited till the 4th quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll try and run some clock here.
Why, dude? I'm the horrible runner.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run it with Bell. This is going to come up well short.
I mean, that's strategy. I'm playing strategy, man. I don't want a kick returned on me.
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Oh, man.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Glendale.
Oh, God.
second nature. All is automatic.
You ready?
Yeah.
First team, Lions. Second team, being the Packers.
Bill.
Good defense.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced.
You know, I
to
played
this
a
home
little
crowd.
bit with
They're
Andrew
fired up as well as they get set to
when we
match
used to
up
play.
with the Green Bay Packers.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first down, Rodgers. Oh, trying to
How?
get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their
I didn't click anything like catch or anything.
To end the Dolphins now with a first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. After the turnover, it's Tua. Flush to his right. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. A gain of 6 there on first. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
That's good.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2
Yeah,
more.
there's no one watching.
54 mark. 54 mark. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Here's Tua. Escaping the pressure right. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. It's complete to Grant. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On 1st down, here's Breida. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the Packers' 21-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Tua finding Gesicki there for Dolphin first. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now it's Breida. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Forced out to his left.
Oh!
Take this.
I should have took his goddamn head off. That was fumble. That was insane.
And the Dolphins are going to take a 1st-quarter lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the
No,
2x2 ones that you can buy.
I accidentally keep on it.
And those last for a long time, no doubt.
It was better field position, so I
Click on the middle line and fucking hit the
This is Breida. And he still has yet to get on track in this first
No,
half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first
What are you
half.
gonna do,
I don't
just
think it's
kick
all
a field
been his
goal?
fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. This is Breida on the draw. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Long attempt.
And as is to be expected. This is nowhere near being good from that distance.
Who?
And this score will stay right where it is. Well, partner, this is where I need the color commentator. I'm not sure what to say about that one.
Hey, you and me both, my man. Let's just let that one go and move on.
Deal. Why we saw that field goal try a moment ago, I'll never understand. But as a result, this offense
He's going to be yelling at me. They're dropping shit now.
Already. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And
why didn't he slide? Why didn't he slide?
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down, Packers.
I swear to God I double tapped it.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
Now Rodgers. This is caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Devontae Adams holding it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Game at 7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
We all do.
They've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put
No.
something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Tua. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in and try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give it.
Why do I keep doing that, man? You have to hold the stick straight.
They got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
What is that?
From behind, and he's going to be driven down. Emmanuel Ogbah, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Fans do love the long ball.
Yo, how do you do a safe catch?
Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Returnable for Grant. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Tua going to throw. That'll be complete to Breida. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jakeem Grant as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Packers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the Dolphins' 46-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. Looking deep for Adams.
That's fine.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
I think Devontae Adams is slow as shit.
The Dolphins take
first down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He'll get this into the hands of Breida. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Breida to get the third quarter started.
This is insane, dude. I can't stop anything.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Well, Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the shotgun.
Tackle.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Rashawn Gary. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah.
That's going to be out of the one. Oh, my God.
Back in the other direction. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what did they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how did they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working from the gun, Rodgers. A left side throw complete to Adams. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20.
Gain of
16 yards, a 1st down.
First down, Green Bay.
Now Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'll follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
It's 3rd down.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They'll try and run for him with Jones. And this will be a Packers 1st down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus
This
on staying
dude,
on their double
he
teams at the first
sucks.
level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
On the tackle.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab.
Mercedes Lewis.
It's a big play there for
He's
Green Bay.
old as fucking dirt.
42 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
It's a gain of 10.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
This is Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
A
Damn.
little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for
I
the
do
touchdown.
not like
The
kicking them.
guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
2 once again here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one.
God.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Damn, bro. He almost did not get out of that
for the
pocket.
best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
That is insane.
Wide open receiver complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
22-yard line.
They run with Breida. Oh, no.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
This is going to
go.
be Packer football.
So much for a 4-minute offense. They were trying to twist the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The fumble recovery certainly has put them
Oh
in the
my
driver's
God.
seat. 1st and 10, all tied here in the 4th. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
Aaron Jones.
Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
Emmanuel Ogbah brought him down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here.
Dude,
as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they
Oh my
search for a
God.
score to break this tie. Again, it's Jones. Still about 3 yards shy of a 1st as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. To throw is Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. Now a first down carry by Jones. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep.
Dude, I thought I was winning. What am I doing?
7 seconds remaining. Again, he was looking for Devontae
I thought I was
Adams.
winning. I swear to God.
Down.
That's my fucking bad. I wonder why you weren't calling timeouts.
Back to throw, Rodgers. He'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got it. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. This from 51 yards for the win.
Let's go!
It's good from 51 yards out. He drills it. And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From South Florida, good night, everybody.
Oh my God.
I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit. Spin move, in zone, scope. Sideline, touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Spin move, in zone, scope. Sideline, touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Putting it down for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. Got family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Read down with the game now. Then with the lane now. It's the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing just the hill.
You beat the Niners?
He didn't even want to see me with the 49ers, or he wants to go on the ball?
No, the Niners. I think.
Fucking that's that fuck.
Wow, my sister made some cookies. Fucking.
Sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, at the asylum. Was a fate or mistake?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Brady now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Brady, physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Again for Evans. This time he's got it.
How does Mike Evans fumble the ball?
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. A lot of talk this
That
week
is
about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here, because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
That's insane, dude. Fucking bitch.
Near the 44. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Shaquille Barrett there pushing upfield to make the stop.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo flushed out right.
That's insane.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he's going to take it.
That is so... Why did he just leave him like that?
Raheem Mostert, 47 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score.
Now look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover.
Have you ever bounced one off? Can you do that?
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave it.
$15. Not a single buck.
Great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Good tackle by Eric Armstead.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 41, Brady. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
Buccaneers.
Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
Why did he take off upfield?
Contact brings up 2nd down.
I didn't mean to do
Brady's
that shit.
incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a draw play. This is Jones. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
And this.
To throw, it's Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA
Oh
Sports.
my God. I don't know what play I just selected.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go for it. It's Brady.
God,
And a
that's
heavy
pick
traffic,
6.
and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10.
Gee.
Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 40. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies,
Oh,
not
God.
much space. I think ultimately,
I don't even know if I
they're
should
fortunate to
answer
get
it.
anything out of that run.
Get your head out of your fucking ass! I mean, are you fucking this
On
fucking
2nd
dog
down,
game?
Mostert.
I'm
He'll have a 1st down
still
inside
looking
the 10.
careful. I don't fucking bet on you to fucking do the fuck around.
It's 4th and 2.
Fucking loser.
4th and 2 slant.
Second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 2nd quarter.
Alright, man.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something
I told him don't bet on me. I'm not.
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
2nd and 10. At the 9.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes.
I'm done answering his ass.
We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
I fucking. Oh my God.
Picked off around the 37.
You're laughing, partner. I'm not laughing at the situation. Sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Niners take
Yep,
over
he's getting ready to
first and
call.
10 at the 47-yard line.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Fuck. I'm trying, man. Fucking can't do shit.
2nd and 6.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th.
How did he catch the fucking ball, dude?
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown.
Alright, it's about to get started. My shit is about to get started. Holy shit. I just gotta score again by the end of the half.
Really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Jones.
Dude, that freaking lineman is a tank with the star.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
How did he not fumble?
How
did he not
Not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't
So
get his
am I.
offense a whole
I
lot
was
of room
too.
to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
That is insane how he didn't fumble.
Back near his goal line.
Let's go. Let's fucking go, bitch. Yeah, because you were getting tackled, motherfucker.
Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Shotgun now for Brady. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete. The clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, Brady.
How is that picked off? How? How is that picked off?
Picked off by Jason Verrett.
That's so retarded. Dude, he had him beat. Brady is so fucking bad.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there.
That,
he doesn't have very
dude.
far to go before he gets to the end zone.
He had him beat on that fucking out route.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. It's a run with Mostert. They're going to try and run. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
That keeps the score, Niners 27, Buccaneers 9. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
Look at this shit.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Me neither. My shit's frozen. I'm frozen too. Try to call a timeout.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5.
Good, no. No, I'm not.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Yeah.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
Fuck, man, that last one was even my fault.
He just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Bradley Pinion, the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
This cat doesn't pick up the fucking...
At their own 17-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
My alert! 11. Check.
On first down, Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
21.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Hooking up here with Trent Taylor.
That is so gay.
And all the way down to the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
At the 35-yard line.
45. Mike, 45.
This is Mostert. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown!
I don't get it. I mean, I'm running up to 24.
35 yards. And the 49ers.
The final score on this drive is forfeiting.
He's got the hat trick. 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours?
I didn't have mine. You got yours. You got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there.
We are fucking
through the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Dude, you literally can't do anything against this fucking defense.
Take over first and 10.
You can't run the ball.
The Bucs offense
You got
set to
fucking
begin
2
their
stars
next
right
possession.
in the middle of
They
the
are
goddamn
right
field.
now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from the arm. Incomplete.
My God.
Now it's 3rd down.
Who the fuck is he?
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this.
Right.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. He opted
How
to
is
go
he
with
even
the
in the
scramble,
game?
gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Brady. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Airing this one out for Evans.
Dude, how do you do the spectacular catch? That's a wrap. That's a fucking wrap. That is a fucking wrap. Who? Oh my god.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed it. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kick it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I done. Right here to protect my club. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it?
What the fuck? Who were you the first game?
Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I?
Oh my god. I am twice the freaking player you are. Jesus, Murphy. Dude.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
Kickoff for San Francisco.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And he takes this near the 25.
Let's get that run game going.
There, call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jackson going to look to do it himself.
What is that?
Give him 3 there on the first
Why couldn't
play
he
of the
just
game,
fucking
and it's
run it?
second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver.
I need that
But he
formation
also
they run.
understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him, picks up 3 on that carry.
Second down and 7. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. He takes us from the 30 to the 34 for Baltimore.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Forced out to his left.
Lamar Jackson!
Incomplete.
What the fuck was that?
Behind him, incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Line
Dude!
of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jackson. Eluding the pressure, Jackson hit and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
Brings up 4th down.
Steps away. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Jesus, Murphy.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47.
That's...
He'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Now Mostert. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They put
What is...
push him back to the 34.
Calais Campbell taken down back at
Wait,
the
how doesn't he have
34-yard
a...
line.
The play play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't.
It's a foot race. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him.
Oh, my God.
As fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
That is insane how he just fucking held on to that. Holy shit.
And it's going to yield a new set of downs. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Ravens 6, 49ers 3.
See, you should have to play with.
Here's Mostert.
That's different.
He's got the lane, and there he goes.
He's not hurt.
49ers. Raheem Mostert, 58 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. What an excellent run, and from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Lineman, pick his ass up.
Great coverage downfield. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
What's the sense of beating someone
Richard Sherman
on a route?
into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
49ers.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs.
He is a demon.
Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
At the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, I think we all understand his disappointment. Didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up 1st and goal at the 1.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Jackson's going to try the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I feel like we're going to see more and more of this continue to flow into the NFL game, and that is the quarterback run game. Not successful here going for 2, but it's not something that people shy away from totally anymore either.
In particular, do you think more so around the goal line?
I think so. Anytime it's short yardage, anytime you can go ahead and keep the ball in the hands of the quarterback who's athletic, you go ahead and do that rather than risk a handoff.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Richie James on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
Oh.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. He can run for it, and he will. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. He may try and run for this. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Hammering for the goal.
That is insane.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That is
Recovered by the
insane.
Niners.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Mostert. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
At the 26-yard line.
4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started it. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
7-yard line.
They hand it off to Mostert. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Mostert again.
The tackle made by L.J. Ford. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Dude,
so
we're running on 35 and we got connection interrupted.
5 yards. 2nd and 15.
Yeah, it's the only reason why I downloaded this.
Flush to his right. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Malik Harrison showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick by Gold is good, and that will bump the lead up to 11. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
5-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? A gain there of 21 yards. This time Jackson will throw it.
How is he getting there?
He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
He may try and run for this, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. And he will have a 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37. 4 yards on the pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
1st down, Ravens.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
How? Mark Andrews is right fucking.
Picked off on a former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward.
Gibson's pass
That is so
intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On the handoff,
someone is. Imagine it's Danny.
Some breathing room.
That's a wrap.